Hi, it's Whale Shark. If you are having trouble winning while you do a sim franchise, I can give you a tip on how you can become a winning team. I played a bunch of seasons here. As you can see, 9 seasons with a horrible losing record as I was just simming through the seasons. And I tried something different on this next team. It's the same exact franchise load, so it's the same teams. I just did things a little bit different. So through 9 seasons, I did not make the playoffs one time. And here, I've played 4 complete seasons. I'm in my 5th season, and I've made the playoffs twice. In fact, I went to one Super Bowl and lost it, or Legend Bowl and lost it. One thing you can do to help improve your team is turn weekly events on, but you don't necessarily need to. That just gives you a little bit more control in the week to week. But if you just want to sim through a season, you can do that. That's what I did in this. And if you notice here, my offense and defensive rankings are not very good. But this team, I end up simming all the way through with in-season events turned off, so I went straight through the season and simmed, finished with a okay-ish record, but I made the playoffs. And this team actually goes to the Super Bowl and loses. Here's our tight end winning the Rookie of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year. And we finished the season with winning the division with an okay-ish record. And here's a quick sim of the playoffs. So the semifinals, we beat Minnesota. And then go on to the Legend Bowl. And unfortunately, we do not win it. Take the hard loss. But that's what keeps us playing. So we couldn't get Bryce Young his Super Bowl in this sim franchise. Thanks, Los Angeles. Okay, here's the tip that I have, is if you look at my offensive defensive ratings here, they aren't very good. But if you look over the whole team, and I'll show this again in a second, I have no bad apples in the team. Everybody has generally a happy face, or nobody's really disgruntled. Now this is from the other sim where I just lost over and over, is I have a lot of red and angry faces on this team. Our offensive defensive rating is good, but we have a lot of angry faces. So the tip is get rid of the anger, have a happy team, and then you have some playoffs in your future. So here again is our playoff team. We actually finished the season, I believe it was 12-4. I'm going to show that here in a second. And everybody on the team is generally happy. Even though our offensive and defensive ratings are lower, we play better as a team. It's not going to guarantee a win, but it has helped. And I've run through several sims like this, and it seems to hold true. Is if you get rid of a lot of the bad apples, a lot of the red, you tend to win some more games. So there's a little bit of a balance in there. Here we win a Defensive Player of the Year, which is pretty good. We won very little awards in the bad team sim. And Bryce Young, I think, took Rookie of the Year and Offensive Rookie of the Year, and that was the only thing that we won. So through the good team sim here, we've won several awards. Our tight end has won stuff. Our defensive player, Bryce Young, did win Rookie of the Year again. In this particular year, we had 43 touchdowns, and that's the most he threw in combined both sims, the bad team sim and the good team sim. So here's his 4-year stats, which are fairly decent. So I appreciate you watching. If this tip helped, give me a like, give me a thumbs up, and like and subscribe. Thanks. Catch you next time.